Lorenzo Castorre and Real Madrid continued their amazing form, this time Trent opening the score against Burgos. I thought it was an own goal, but they generally counted it as a legitimate goal from Trent, which means that Castorre gets the assist. And later Castorre made it too with an incredible bombazo from outside the box, curling it into the back of the net with a ridiculous shot. We collected our 7th straight win in La Liga and are just behind Barcelona. We wanted to get the 8th win at the Bernabeu against Alaves, but they took a shocking lead against us. Once more a really poor performance from the defense, but Castorre was not going to give up and kept fighting. He found the equalizer before the end of the first half and reactivated Madrid as we searched for victory. Castorre was an absolute demon in this match, pulling out Rabonas for fun as if it was a training ground. But we were running out of time and we needed one more goal, and that's when Castorre entered the box and put a cross for Vinicius, who just let the ball past him. He didn't even bother to get it, it's like he ignored the ball. What the hell was he doing? And can you guess what happened straight after? That's right, Alaves scored their second goal. We should be winning and somehow we're losing. And later they made it 1-3, an absolute ridiculous performance in a game that we really should have won. Castorre has no fault in this, he set up Vinicius to complete the comeback, but of course I'm the only one who ever does anything in this team. And to make things even worse, after this game it was confirmed that Castorre has suffered a slight and minor injury, but he was going to be out of the next 2 matches. And can you guess what Real Madrid did without him? That's right, a humiliating 4-2 defeat to Getafe. This team is just absolutely useless without me. They cannot do anything without me. But fortunately, Castorre recovered quickly from a minor injury and was back the next week against Mallorca, with the intention of getting Madrid back on track in La Liga. And he opened the score after a brilliant through ball from Camavinga, the Ballon d'Or winner wasting no time to getting back on the score sheet. But he was hungry for more, he was determined to make a comeback. A second goal in the second half from an incredible angle with the right foot. Castorre is an animal, he's hungry, he's starving for more. And he got a hat-trick before the hour mark. He steps up and he shows that he's the king of the world, the Ballon d'Or winner. But Castorre always wants more, he always needs more. A poker, another poker. He got one last week against Orenburg in the Champions League and now he gets one in La Liga against Mallorca. Truly a phenomenal performance, the king of this world. But it's not only just a poker in La Liga, it's his 100th goal for Real Madrid since he signed, and he only needed 160 matches to get the 100 goal mark. Truly incredible. After the poker, it was time to travel to Granada to face the Segunda División side in the Copa del Rey, and Enric took the lead after the keeper misjudged the shot from Castorre and gave it straight to the Brazilian. But Granada got back into the match before the end of the first half, a cross that got past Lunin, and Real Madrid was really struggling in the second half. Despite being a club from Segunda División, they were really pressuring us and creating chances from all angles. We managed to hold on and push the game to extra time. And in extra time, Castorre was played through, and the Ballon d'Or winner set up Vinicius, who did score this time, and Real Madrid retook the lead in the tie. And once again, the two South Americans who linked up for the winner. We pass on to the next round, a very good effort from Granada, but we won this Copa del Rey. Time to return to the Bernabeu after the loss against Alaves, but this time the energy was different. Real Madrid were locked in and Lorenzo Castorre, well, he was still an absolute demon and hungry for even more goals. absolutely phenomenal, absolutely surreal free kick goal from maybe 40 yards out. The Bernabeu absolutely cheering for him. They know he's the best player in the world and he's their captain, the captain of Real Madrid. In the second half, Castorre made a run inside the box and was very clearly fouled for a penalty, but it didn't matter because not even 3 seconds later it was Vinicius who put the ball in the back of the net to set the win. Another victory in La Liga and we are back to business. No slipping up anymore, we are locked in. But there is no time to get lost in celebration. The schedule is really tight and we just have to keep winning and scoring. Our next opponent was a very rocky Elche side. But Castorre didn't care, putting the ball past the keeper's post and grabbing the only goal of the match to put more pressure on Barcelona in the title race. His run of form had truly been surreal, having a 1-goal-to-1 game ratio this far into the season. And just look at the quality of the strikes he was putting up. Keepers had to do prime Buffon saves just to keep him out of the score sheet. But even then, that wasn't enough. Mbappe linked up with Castorre, who smashed in the first goal of the match. Castorre has truly transformed into the best player in the planet during his time at Real Madrid, and this season has truly been the absolute climax of his time in football. He scored the second goal of the match by another header with an assist from his very good friend Trent Alexander-Arnold, who cannot stop assisting the Chilean star. Another important 3 points in the La Liga title race, and I know that I'm summarizing a lot, but very fun matches are coming up soon and I want to get past this chunk so we can move on to the Champions League last 16. Against Athletic Bilbao, Castorre showed that he doesn't just score goals. He's an absolute quality teammate who controlled the ball with his chest, and with one move opened up so much space to give Rodrigo the only goal of the match against Athletic Bilbao. And now, since we started the episode with a masterclass between Trent and Castorre, it's only right we end it with another masterclass from these two beasts. The Englishman setting up Castorre with so much space, who carried the ball with the right foot and smashed it past the goalkeeper. Strong foot, headers, weak foot, it truly doesn't matter what you do, you cannot keep him out of the score sheet. With the speed, the dribbling and the shooting of only the very best in this game, Castorre continues his incredible form and he's on 32 goals and 14 assists in 32 matches this season. It is looking absolutely fantastic. And be ready because in the next episode we are playing the next Clásico and we are facing Manchester City in the Champions League.